Hello, everyone. Each year, Australia loses approximately $100 million due to the impact of invasive foxes. To better understand the causes of this substantial loss, let's take a closer look at these animals. Invasive foxes are among the most damaging species to Australia's ecosystems and agriculture, inflicting serious harm on native wildlife and livestock. This species was introduced to Australia from Europe in the 19th century for hunting purposes. However, it quickly spread beyond control, becoming a major threat to native wildlife and causing substantial damage to agriculture. Foxes breed in the spring, from September to November, with each litter producing between 3 and 10 cubs. These cubs mature within 6 months and can begin reproducing by 10 months of age. An adult fox typically measures about 1 meter in length, including the tail, and weighs between 4 and 10 kilograms. Foxes are aggressive carnivores with a highly varied diet. They frequently invade farms, grasslands, and forest edges, causing serious damage to crops and livestock. Invasive foxes are estimated to cause over $1 billion in damage to Australian agriculture each year. When is the most suitable time for foxes to hunt? They usually hunt at night and at sunrise, often when chickens are asleep, taking advantage of low visibility and vulnerable prey. However, red foxes are often intimidated by large, aggressive domestic dogs. A dog's barking can startle a fox and cause it to flee, but controlling these fast and elusive predators remains a challenge for farmers. Using domestic dogs may help deter invasive foxes temporarily, but it is not a long-term solution. Red foxes in Australia not only devastate the agricultural industry, but also carry dangerous diseases that pose serious risks to human health. These diseases can spread through direct contact with foxes or contaminated food, resulting in hundreds of illness cases each year. Controlling the invasive fox population remains a critical challenge for Australian farmers.
What?
So what methods have Australians used to combat invasive foxes? Let's explore this in the following video. Compared to other approaches such as sniping and using hunting dogs, installing clamp traps is a more cost-effective solution for farmers, helping them reduce costs while managing the fox population. Clamp traps can kill foxes instantly, making them an effective and rapid method for population control. Their compact design allows them to be used across a variety of terrains, from rugged landscapes to flat farmland. Most importantly, raising awareness of the effectiveness of these traps has played a crucial role in preventing the further spread of invasive foxes.
Take care.
In this video, we will guide you through the process of setting up traps to effectively catch foxes and prevent their escape. These traps are typically made from durable metals such as steel or aluminum, ensuring long-lasting strength, high load-bearing capacity, and resistance to rust for extended outdoor use. The design features two clamp-like metal bars that snap shut when triggered, securely holding the fox's leg and making the trap an effective tool for population control. After selecting the appropriate location, you need to properly set up the trap, making sure it is installed correctly and operates effectively. Before placing it, carefully inspect the trap to ensure it is not damaged or faulty, as this is essential for successfully controlling invasive foxes. Do you know how long a fox foot trap can be used in Australia? If you have this information, feel free to leave a comment below. Finally, the trap is secured by driving one end firmly into the ground and connecting it to a chain measuring about 3 to 4 feet in length, which prevents the fox from escaping once it is caught. Do you have any questions about the trap setting process? Feel free to leave a comment below and we'll be happy to help. In your opinion, when is the best time to set foot traps for maximum effectiveness? Share your thoughts with us. Setting foot traps for foxes at night results in a higher success rate, typically between 50% and 70%, because invasive foxes are most active after dark while foraging for food. During winter, when natural food sources are limited, foxes roam more often, increasing the chances of encountering traps. This makes winter a particularly effective season for controlling their population. New South Wales, located on Australia's eastern coast, is one of the regions most heavily impacted by invasive foxes. The use of foot traps has played a key role in controlling their population, reducing numbers from more than 7 million in 2000 to around 1 million in 2023. This decline has helped safeguard livestock, reduce agricultural losses, and enhance overall farm productivity. However, when setting traps, it is crucial to select the appropriate type to ensure safety, as some traps can be dangerous if not handled correctly. In 2022, a man in New South Wales was bitten on the hand by an invasive fox while attempting to handle it. The incident reportedly occurred because he used his bare hands, violating basic safety protocols for dealing with wild animals. This serves as an important reminder to always follow safety guidelines and take proper precautions when handling invasive species. Comment 1 if you support Australian farmers controlling invasive foxes through the use of traps. If you disagree, comment 0 and share why you do not support this approach. And remember, there is still much more to discover. Stay tuned for upcoming episodes on managing invasive foxes And don't forget to subscribe to stay up to date. In addition to foxes, baboons are also impacting the lives of residents in Florida. If you're interested in learning how these invasive baboons are causing problems, leave a comment with the number 1 to let us know. Accidents involving baboons have become a significant problem in Miami, Florida, with more than 100 vehicle collisions reported in 2022. Their presence on roadways has resulted in injuries to drivers and caused traffic congestion lasting for hours. As the baboon population continues to grow, the risk of these incidents increases, raising concerns about public safety and transportation efficiency. These incidents are thought to be caused by a lack of natural food sources, pushing baboons to move into urban areas in search of food. Parked vehicles and motorists who have stopped to rest are often targeted, heightening concerns among Florida residents about personal safety and property damage. The increasing frequency of these encounters underscores the urgent need for effective control measures. To tackle this problem, Florida authorities introduced a controversial measure in 2020, controlled hunting. This approach is tightly regulated and allowed only in specific suburban and rural areas authorized by the Florida government. While some consider it a necessary strategy for managing the invasive baboon population, others believe that alternative, non-lethal solutions should be considered. After controlled hunting with firearms was implemented, the baboon population in Miami declined from 3,000 to about 1,000. This reduction has significantly decreased the risk of traffic accidents and improved overall road safety. However, effective management goes beyond population control. Community cooperation is essential, with residents working alongside local authorities to raise awareness of the dangers posed by baboons and to educate others on how to respond safely when encountering these animals. Research indicates that hunting baboons is most effective during the daytime, as daylight provides clear visibility, allowing hunters to more easily track and monitor baboon activity. With their movements being more predictable during the day, this approach has helped improve population control and reduce conflicts between baboons and local residents. Additionally, it is recommended to hunt in groups of at least 5 to 6 people, particularly in wild areas, to improve safety. Hunting in groups ensures mutual support in emergency situations and reduces risks when dealing with unpredictable baboon behavior. Furthermore, teamwork allows hunters to share experience, refine tactics, and develop skills, making the process more efficient and well-coordinated. Ruger is one of the most well-known hunting equipment manufacturers in Florida, producing specialized products designed to support hunters. The Florida government has officially approved Ruger American rifles and Ruger Hawkeye rifles for hunting, underscoring the brand's strong reputation for quality and reliability within the hunting community. If you enjoy using Ruger American rifles, comment with the number 5. Bait plays a vital role in attracting baboons during hunts. In Florida, hunters commonly use fruits such as bananas and oranges to draw them in. Without suitable bait, the likelihood of encountering baboons drops significantly, making the hunt much less effective. As a result, experienced hunters carefully choose and prepare bait to increase their chances of success and ensure a more efficient hunting process. Additionally, Florida enforces strict regulations to ensure hunter safety. Although the use of firearms for hunting is generally restricted, licensed hunters may receive authorization from the relevant authorities. To uphold safety standards, the government has established specific rules that all hunters must follow, promoting responsible hunting practices and reducing risks during hunting activities. Florida offers several types of hunting licenses, including recreational hunting licenses, management area licenses, and quota licenses. To take part in baboon hunting, individuals must be at least 18 years old and comply with all applicable regulations. Violations of these rules can lead to serious penalties, such as fines, license suspension, or legal action, depending on the severity of the offense. These regulations are designed to ensure ethical and responsible hunting while prioritizing public safety and effective wildlife management. According to control data from Florida authorities, the average weight of an adult baboon typically ranges from 30 to 40 pounds, depending on its species and age. The baboon hunting season in Florida usually takes place in October and November. Under licensing regulations, hunters are permitted to target only healthy, appropriately sized baboons. Hunting pregnant baboons or those caring for young offspring is strictly forbidden to support proper population management and avoid unnecessary suffering. These rules help ensure ethical hunting practices while addressing the invasive species problem. Nowadays, many hunters use a combination of bows and arrows alongside firearms to improve the effectiveness of baboon hunting. This blended approach has proven successful by providing greater flexibility and accuracy. When used together, these methods form a distinctive hunting strategy that allows hunters to adapt to varying conditions while maintaining overall efficiency. The experience of hunting with a bow and arrow adds a new layer to traditional techniques, demanding a high level of skill, patience, and precision. During each hunt, hunters are usually issued between 6 and 12 arrows, depending on the regulations and policies of the specific hunting area. Using a bow and arrow for baboon hunting offers several benefits beyond reducing costs. Because arrows can be reused multiple times, this method helps ease financial strain on hunters, while also providing a quieter and more controlled alternative to firearms. Using a bow and arrow provides a quieter alternative to firearms, reducing noise and minimizing disturbance to nearby wildlife. This stealthy method helps hunters avoid startling other animals in the area. The speed of an arrow when fired at a baboon typically ranges from 150 to 300 feet per second, depending on the type of bow and the arrow's configuration. This level of velocity allows for a quick and effective strike, making archery a dependable hunting option. The use of both bows and arrows alongside firearms to hunt baboons has generated mixed reactions within the community for several reasons. Some groups oppose this approach due to concerns about violence and its potential harm to the environment. Firearms, in particular, can produce loud noise, disrupt local ecosystems, and disturb other wildlife in the area. Additionally, the use of firearms carries the risk of accidentally injuring non-target animals, which raises concerns about unintended impacts on the ecosystem. As a result, some communities oppose both hunting methods and instead support alternative approaches such as public education, habitat preservation, and wildlife protection to encourage a more sustainable and balanced solution. Which method do you think is more effective for managing millions of invasive baboons? Firearms or bows and arrows? Click the like button if you support using firearms, and hit the subscribe button if you favor bows and arrows. Thank you for watching the entire video, and please share it to bring good luck to your family. Stay with us and don't look away. More content is coming up next. Every year, millions of wild boars enter cities across South Korea, creating chaos and putting residents at risk. Their presence causes frequent disruptions and leads to numerous traffic accidents, making it a serious public safety issue. In 2022, a dramatic incident occurred when a wild boar suddenly ran across a roadway and crashed into a car. The collision caused severe damage to the front of the vehicle, while the boar was left unconscious at the scene. The accident resulted in significant traffic delays and highlighted the serious safety risks and economic impact of wild boar incursions in urban areas. Wild boars not only disrupt traffic on major roads, but also enter densely populated urban areas, where they attack people and cause widespread damage. Their presence impacts local businesses, resulting in significant economic losses each year. In fact, damage caused by wild boars is estimated to cost South Korea approximately $1.2 billion annually. This escalating problem is a clear reminder for residents to remain vigilant and promptly report any wild boar sightings to authorities. To address the damage caused by wild boars in urban areas, authorities in affected regions of South Korea have implemented controlled hunting measures. This approach has helped reduce the threat, enabling residents to feel safer and less anxious about wild boar intrusions. This strategy has effectively controlled the wild boar population, reducing it to around 100,000 by 2023. If you believe this method works, share this video today for a chance to receive a surprise gift. Experienced hunters in South Korea favor mountainous terrain for wild boar hunting, as these regions are ideal habitats for the animals. Because wild boars usually forage during the daytime, hunters can track them more easily while also moving through steep terrain with improved safety. However, hunting should be avoided during poor weather conditions, as unfavorable weather can reduce effectiveness and pose safety risks. Using a silencer while hunting wild boars offers several benefits, especially by lowering noise levels and reducing disturbance. It also helps protect hunters' hearing from the harmful effects of loud gunfire. In addition, silencers minimize stress and panic among non-target animals, helping to maintain a more stable and calm environment for surrounding wildlife.
Çekiyorum. Şu an çekiyorum.
Hunters should always wear suitable protective clothing to improve safety during hunts. In South Korea, bright orange apparel is commonly used to increase visibility, making hunters easier to identify in dangerous situations and allowing for faster assistance if necessary. In addition, it is recommended that each hunting trip include at least 3 participants, enabling mutual support and significantly enhancing both hunting effectiveness and overall safety. In South Korea, all hunters must obtain a hunting license from the appropriate authorities before taking part in any hunt. Notably, during the winter season in January, large-scale hunts are organized to control the invasive wild boar population. One key strategy used by hunting leaders is the hunting horn, which serves 2 purposes. Its loud sound draws the attention of nearby wild boars and also functions as a signal to coordinate the movements of the hunting team. However, hunting invasive wild boars remains a controversial practice, with many people arguing that it is inhumane and raising ethical concerns about its impact on the species. However, it cannot be denied that this approach can be effective in controlling millions of invasive wild boars. Finding a balance between ethical considerations and the practical effectiveness of hunting methods is essential for developing a rational and sustainable strategy for wildlife management and conservation. South Koreans also address the invasive wild boar problem by using one-leg traps, a method that requires careful preparation and a high level of expertise from hunters. Proper installation is crucial to ensure effectiveness while maintaining safety. Close attention to detail during setup helps reduce risks and prevents unintended harm to hunters and non-target wildlife. Hunters must carefully test and fine-tune the trap's mechanism to avoid accidental activation during installation. In addition, clearly marked warning signs or indicators should be placed around the trap to alert other hunters and passers-by, reducing the risk of unintended injuries. Emphasizing safety precautions helps ensure that the trapping process is both effective and responsibly conducted. In 2019, the South Korean government introduced one-leg traps as a new measure to control the rapidly growing wild boar population. These traps are designed to restrain wild boars by securing a front leg without inflicting serious injury. According to a 2021 report by KBS World, the use of one-leg traps in Paju City was highly effective, with the number of captured wild boars rising from 100 in 2019 to 500 in 2020. Using traps to control invasive species is not only an effective method, but also a more humane option. These traps are designed to limit injury, offering a safe and efficient way to capture and relocate wild boars away from residential areas. By combining trapping techniques with traditional hunting methods, South Korea has successfully reduced wild boar incursions into urban environments, resulting in a noticeable decline in traffic accidents and other disruptions caused by these animals. Since these measures have proven effective in managing certain invasive species, do you think there might be even better alternatives? Share your opinions in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to support us in producing more content. And be sure to share this video with your friends so they can watch and enjoy it as well.